I do believe that my demonstration for water testing was on point. I used the props that I had as far as the actual pieces of equipment, and I brought those into play to show what it is that we do. I didn't go full in depth because I wasn't actually in my lab. There was something that was going on there, so I couldn't really occupy my lab space. So I did it in my office, which was really closed, an intimate setting, good lighting, and just made sure that I had everything present that I needed to show what you would do. I think that my extemporaneous delivery was really good. I could speak to water testing because it's something that I do on a day to day basis. It's something that I teach not only to sailors but food facility managers as well when it comes to their ice samples and their water. Um, so it's something that's common knowledge to me. I feel like I know 100% of the information and the background information behind it because it's something that we train to and that we have to know. I didn't really use too many cues, but I did try to keep eye contact. I tried not to use too many hand gestures. When I looked back at the video, I did see some things that, obviously I want to improve, like making sure that I don't try to do impromptu things. You don't want to, use pet words and things of that nature. Those are things for me at times when you're trying to catch a thought. You're trying to get something out of there. I think that that's something that I definitely need to improve, and as well as getting into the habit of actually doing my presentations standing. I think that that's something that I find to be a challenge and something that I want to improve not only throughout this class, but in general, I want to improve my presentation skills. So doing it in a more open space and actually standing and looking at the camera, I want to get better at that. I think the and social interaction is probably the biggest thing in my workplace that's important when it comes to impression management because you have to interact, you have to lead from the front. So it forces you to be a leader, it forces you to communicate, it forces you to learn people, and it forces you to get into the habit of learning motives and learning those different tactics and techniques in order to get the best out of your people. So the only way you can really do that is to interact with your people on a social basis, on a day-to-day basis, and learn their day-to-day. So that way you can become more adept to them and how to employ them and how to respond to them.